Alright guys, welcome back from that break. And this is our personality segment and we have our guest right here. Well, she is a gospel artist, avid worshipper and evangelist. Evangelist, not evangelist. Alright, she is Evangelist Joy Oladejo, popularly known as Oluwa Dahunsoromi. Actually, Dahunsoromi is actually God answer me, Dahunsoromi. And we are happy to have you here, ma. Ma, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you. It's good to have you in the studio. Thank you for coming on Gospel Vibes.
Thanking you very much for calling me Dahunsoromi.
I don't know what's with you and that name.
No, Dahunsoromi. Oluwa Dahunsoromi. Oluwa has to Dahunsoro Titi.
It is must.
Yeah, it's a must. He has to Dahunsoromi.
My first question for you is, when did you start singing?
Anyway, I can say precisely from childhood.
Okay, so approximately how many years now?
Even from the womb.
Wow. Wow. So from the womb.
So approximately how many years fully into
the music? Precisely it's going to 8 years now.
8
By
years.
August, yes.
Okay.
By August, I will close.
Okay, so I would actually say, okay, so professionally it's 8 years now, but you've been singing right from...
Even, I joined the choir by age 10.
Age 10,
yeah.
Okay.
I've been in the choir, children's choir.
Okay, like I'm to sing choir. So
even till now, I'm in the choir.
You're still in the choir. That's good because...
So, were you born into this musical background with your parents?
No, my parents doesn't sing.
So how comes from the womb for you?
I love singing. Even they told my parents that this your daughter will sing, but my parents doesn't believe that.
Okay, sing.
That one, yes, that one can possible.
Yeah,
because we don't have anybody that is sing in our background.
Wow. Okay, because I think I understand where you're coming from there, and it's a jinx that has been broken in the family. Like like your parents are saying that it's not possible for. But how did they actually take it eventually when they discovered that this is actually happening? She's already singing. How
it
did
is
they
when
take
I
it?
started the music fully, 2012.
Okay.
They don't even believe them.
Wow.
That you were singing?
Yes, that can this one sing? They don't have anything that is wrong but my voice. This one doesn't get
She doesn't have that kind of
good
voice.
yeah.
I don't have good voice. You understand? So they don't believe it. But when I call them that I want to be into music fully and I want to launch my album, maiden album, you don't believe it. But when they came around this, wow, this is a God doing.
Wow. Well, ma, thank God for that now. But nowadays, we see some, young gospel artists, they feel that since you have the talent, you actually do not need anything else. So how were you able to develop your singing? Now, you talked about your voice, and we were like, you don't have the voice. How were you able to develop it? And then, together with your singing and your ministry, how were you able to go about that? Knowing that talent is not just enough. So how were you able to deal with that?
Talent is not just enough. I told you I'm in the choir from 10 years.
Okay.
So from that place, even till now, I have a mentor. I have to look for a mentor and a role model that will be guiding me. As I know, I've been calling to this ministry full. Yeah. Okay, I need someone to be looking on to guide me. Understand?
Yeah.
So who are your mentors in the spirit?
I have 2 of them.
Okay.
Evangelist Dr. Rachel Bukola Kade Jesus, among them.
Wow.
Mama Lara Adekunle,
Okay.
among them.
Okay.
So I cannot be living on those talents alone. I need someone. Apart from being in that choir, as I'm in the choir, I will go for rehearsal 1, 2. First training is there also. So to build this voice. Yeah. So I need someone. It's not alone about the talent.
So I think it's a mistaken belief that once you can sing.
Yeah, because you can sing, and I think that's all you need. Yeah, if you remember, one of our guests we brought here was talking about we don't give credit to the church. Now she has said something really, really fundamental here, that the church actually played a role to where you are right now. Being in the choir, definitely you learned 1 or 2 things. They talked about voice training. They talked about they grooming you and going for rehearsals and all. So I think in a way, the church also played part to an important role in your singing, in your ministry.
My ministry.
Yeah.
You mean my church?
Yes,
or
like
general church.
Like I'm just trying to emphasize that your church really played a part. Like simply means the church played a part in what you have become.
In the sense that I use their keyboard
to practice.
Okay. Even to train my voice.
Okay.
So they have impact. Even this my first album was produced by my Reverend Dahunsoromi. That's why I used to call it Dahunsoromi. They played. I cannot even say it all. They have many impact on me, on my ministry. Those family, Reverend Dahunsoromi and their family.
So is that how this name came to be, Dahunsoromi?
That is why I use it as my
your name, your stage name.
My stage name.
Yeah. Down.
In fact, my first album is Dahunsoromi.
Okay, so like self-acclaimed. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is those family that sees that this one can sing. Okay, come. What is your problem? I want you to go to studio. I said, I don't have person. I don't have money. I don't have the person that will care for me.
Everything.
But they said I will sponsor it. Don't worry.
Wow.
Just go and bring songs. Then you go to the studio, and they did it.
That's favor. Now, what has been your challenges? You've been official 8 years. Any bad experiences? Maybe you went to sing and they didn't pay you, or you went to sing and somebody told you they don't have the voice to do it, that you can't just measure up. What has been your experience like so far?
Wow. Anyway, we have many bad experiences, but I don't count it as a bad experience. But the one I count it as a bad experience is the accident we had in the year 2015.
Okay.
We have bad experience of jealousy. When this one started, are you the only one? All kinds of things. Even in the church, even in the choir. They envy you. Is it only Oladejo joy? Understand? But I don't count that one as a bad experience. To me, even for going to church, not paying me, it's not a bad experience. We are doing it for God. If they gave me money, fine. They didn't do it.
Fine.
But I know that it has not been so smooth for you. There's been itches along the way.
Yeah,
it's not been very smooth. Just give us one of those
like one of the experiences
that happened to you that really made you feel like, am I really called to sing? Can I really do this?
It is that accident that we had in the year 2015. Yes, I have a musician at Ogbomoso, also at Osogbo. Birthday at Osogbo, wedding at Ogbomoso. Okay. So when we got to Oyo, we had an accident. Very fatal one. Even our vehicle then was right off.
Wow.
So, my children are there. My husband were there. All 13 members of my band. Jesus. So that time, I feel a lot. And even my husband said, because my husband came around after 4 hours.
Wow.
So I had to go, Father, if truly you call me, you must face my husband. I don't want to use my husband as a rituals of promoting my ministry or myself. Understand? It's a bad experience, my brother and my sister. I will never. Even I can't forget that.
It's not forgettable.
It's a bad
experience.
Even I can say it's the baddest experience. But God help us. Nobody died.
Thank God for that.
That's the only grace we had. They stayed very long in the hospitals, you understand? We spend money, we lose our vehicles, but we are alive.
Yeah, now the gift of life is just the main thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that actually made you, as in God, just trying to tell that, okay, no matter what, I am still with you, no matter what you've gone through.
Yes.
Anyway, thank God for Matt. So Matt, let me just listen to my next question. Are you a full-time gospel minister, or do you have other things that you do? And if you have other things to do, how are you able to balance gospel music and then your own other work? How are you able to do that?
God has been helping us. I'm not into full music ministry. I have other things that I'm doing.
Okay.
And as a married person too, some people think, how can this possible? It's easy by the grace of God. It takes the grace of God. I thank God that I have my own husband. That is number one grace I had. And for my children, I have a grown-up child now.
Okay.
And pertaining to my work, in my working place, God gave me that faithful. anytime I have administration, my Oga, I want to go to this place.
He allows you go
freely without paying a kobo. You understand?
Yeah.
So I count it as a grace of God and a favor of God. Understand?
Okay, I want to hear something from you. You are married and you have kids. Has there been any point in time where you have to go and minister somewhere and your husband said, no, on this day you should be at home with the family, you're not going anywhere? Has there been anything like that? And how did you handle it?
That's never happened.
So it's always been 100%
even we went together
wow.
many times.
I'm clapping for that. That's amazing.
You know, we came together today.
So it's
people used to call us Taiwo and Kendi. So it doesn't affect our family, honestly.
Thank God for that.
I never kids into music. Are they saying, I want to be like mommy, I want to sing like mommy?
Yes, my first daughter. Even we are fighting on our admission now. Said, I want to go and read music. I said, I don't read music and I'm singing.
So why are you against going to music?
Because I have the grace. So I think you may even have more grace than me. You don't need to go and read music because.
But you know, grace is different.
I want her to go and read the linguistic. You understand?
Okay.
We are fighting on even till now, till today. Okay. We are fighting, but I said whether you like it or not. We put your admission.
Okay, but I think you have to allow God. You have to allow God.
She can sing. Honestly, she can sing. She has voice. When you see her, you know the charisma is there for her to sing. Even some redeemed churches have been calling her. Yeah, you know, sang. Wow. I promise, come and sing for us. She went and she did fine.
Okay. Anyway, we thank God for that. But I just want to ask this other question. Like, what advice can you give to the young ministers coming up now? Because some, like we talked about it earlier, that some people think it's all about the talent. As long as I have the talent and all. And again, some people have this mindset of making a fortune out of gospel music and all. So what advice can you give to them? Because so many people deviate and they put ends into things they are not supposed to as gospel at all in the name of I must make it. So what advice can you give to people like that?
One advice I have to give them is to wait upon the Lord. Yeah, upcoming artists, you know, if not for God, for that experience we have, I will run away and stop. But number one, they must be prayerful. Allow the Spirit of God to be leading them, and they must have focus. Really, we have to have our own dream, our own vision. Fine is good to be aim high. Even in our place of work, natural work. We aim high. I want to become PS. I want to become director. Understand? Likewise, also in the music ministry, especially those people that we are young like me. You know, Akinade, Shenwele, Jesu, Bukola Akinade, we clock maybe 20 or 19 years next year. I'm just 8 years. So I cannot be comparing myself
to her.
To her. It's not possible. So for those people that are coming behind me too, I'm very young. It's only grace of God that help us too. That is it. So keep on praying, wait on the Lord. They should take patience. Everything will be all right very soon. Eventually, little by little, we get there.
So it's a process.
Yes.
It's not a one-night thing.
I used to say we are on cue. Yes, we are on cue.
It's not a one-night thing. You don't just say I want to be a musician.
That is just it. Today, and I must rise. I must be international today. I must travel out today to be. It is
process.
Thank you very much. And she said something really fundamental about being a gospel artist, that you don't have to compare your life with someone else or compare yourself with any other person. It's not right. That way you end up really making a whole lot of mistakes and putting your hands into what you're not supposed to do. So
I want to be like Lagbaja.
So tell us finally, what are your dreams as a gospel minister? You're 8 years now. What do you want to be like in the next 20 years?
The next 20 years.
Now you're fully into high life.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do maybe hip hop in the next 2 years and to try some other things? What do you want to do? What are your dreams like for music?
My dream and my vision remain as a gospel singer.
Just to win souls.
To win souls. And that's why I don't charge church when I go to church. I don't charge church.
You don't charge at all?
I don't charge at all. When they give me, I'll collect it and leave. And when I say God bless you,
God
I have
bless
to
you.
say to that I'm going. But for entertainment, like wedding, any other thing, no.
Okay, you put
I
the
will
charge.
charge.
Okay,
It's
alright,
beautiful.
no problem.
It's beautiful having you right here with us. I mean, it's a little bit different. I feel like she's even advising me, but I'm not considering music. don't look at me. I'm not considering music.
But to have a voice, you can sing.
Well, you're supposed to sing for us. Now give us something before you leave.
Maybe you just sing one or two from one of your.
You and I, we praise the Lord. That one is in my last album.
Okay.
We released that one around December last year.
Okay.
You and I, we praise the Lord. You and I know you. You and I, we praise the Lord. Everybody singing.
You and I will praise the Lord.
Hey, you and I, oh.
You and I will praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. You and I, you and I,
You and I will praise the Lord.
Like, I feel like dancing already. She does
But we don't have drums now. But
We can use our mouth to play the drum.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
we have to do all the
dance, tambourines, everything.
yes,
Yeah.
Rock mouth organ, you know.
Oh, of course.
Yes,
of course.
natural sources, yeah. With our mouth.
Yes, we can. No.
Yeah.
It was great having you
Yeah.
with us in the studio today. She gave a lot of advice to young people. If you're out there thinking, I want to sing, I want to make a money out of music, yes, it is possible. But like she said, it is a process. You don't just become overnight. You have to work hard. You have to do things for free. You have to practice. You have to just keep going because there are people who have been ahead of you and there are people who are still coming after you. So it is a process. Don't just think, I will just do it overnight. So Evangelist Oladejo. Well, evangelist, that's true. She was talking like she's a pastor, like she was in church.
Yeah, of course, being an evangelist. And an evangelist is someone that goes here and there. He doesn't really
Chelsea.
stay.
Yeah, it doesn't stay
But
so.
whenever you're like you talk about when you're always around, you make out time to be at your choir rehearsals, which is I would say kudos to you, man, for that. Because most
She's a mother.
Yeah,
she's
you're a
wife,
mother
she
and you get to
works,
see
and then
able
she
to
sings 4 things.
thank God for grace over your life. And like I would just want to emphasize that particular part that she said. Don't compare yourself with any other person.
Yes, sir.
You
Now,
are you.
Your Mr. A speed is not the same speed God is gonna work
Yeah.
with you. God has different speed limits and how He's gonna work with everyone of us. So I'm sure you enjoyed your wonderful time with Dahunsoromi. It was really a great time with us. So we'll come back again after this short break. We'll move on to our
Top 10
countdown
countdown.
for the week. I'm sure you're excited. We'll be right back.